Foxy Brown, AZ, or Nah just hanging out, just passing through?
Nah, I haven't seen none of them in years, yo. Years. Shout out to Cormega. I got a better relationship with Cormega than with everybody else. And the funny thing is, I'm not even gonna say I got a bad relationship. I just haven't really ran into them or whatever. Dude's been making, you know, everybody, the world sees what Nas is doing. He's super successful. AZ just recently put out a project. You know, the world. Yeah, matter of fact, we ran into AL maybe once or whatever,
cool?
But yeah, we cool.
Okay,
There's no reason to beef.
No, there ain't no beef. We all live our lives, man.
Nah.
Now, this is a big question. Ron asked this question this morning. I said, you got to be kidding me, but who you like, Locks or Mobb Deep?
And that's because of that right there.
Who you like? And I already got my answer. I'm going to let you answer. I already got my answer.
Locks or Mobb Deep?
Who you fuck with? Your opinion between Locks or Mobb Deep?
Group, right? Group.
The groups.
Oh,
Look at your face, nigga.
Look
at your face,
I'll tell you
nigga.
right now.
You can't say it?
I know.
Who you like? No, group wise. Locks is a group. Mobb Deep's a group. Oh, large. You can get your axe nature. Who you like?
Mobb Deep.
Ron, you just made Ron day. I picked Locks because Locks, but I will say this.
Locks got an extra motherfucker though.
I like this, but I said I like Locks, and Ron said this morning I said I like Locks, but I told him the reason you got. I understand why you said that. At one point, Prodigy was one of the top 5 rappers in the industry, man. He murdered the game. You heard of us, official Queensbridge murder, and that motherfucker was in Hempstead, and your projects accepted him. Like he's from Queensbridge. He's from Hempstead, Long Island.
I never really. Shout out.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Shout out to both those groups. You know what I mean? Both those groups is, you know what they are. I mean, for me, it's, I had more Mobb Deep around me. It's like I was eating. Imagine eating steak your whole life, and then after a while you get introduced to seafood. Now you're like, oh shit, I like them both. I fuck with them both. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to compare. I might not fuck with them together, but I fuck with them both. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me. I don't really get into.
No. You have to. It's just that nature. Me being an A&R and knowing music, I turn around this all the time. It's so funny because my whole show and my whole movement is 90% Queens Brothers. So, but I'm a Manhattan. I love Manhattan. But I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're all hip hop heads, at one point, Prodigy was one of the top 5 rappers in the game. You agree?
But for me, you know what?
He was murdering.
You know what it was though for me though. Honestly.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
The only difference really was the only real difference was the production. Because Havoc was doing everything in house, where they created their own sound. Like I respect the Locks as MCs, but none of them was doing that. So as far as a group wise, they handed in whole albums before anybody else was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Why everybody else had to fucking go with this producer or trying to find the lucky shit. They like, all our albums is here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's how I respect it.
Mr. Large, as a Yonkers native, how long have you known them D-Block boys?
Shit, my whole life.
You grew up, Brandon born Yonkers?
Yeah, fact.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you stopped, he was here one day, I was talking crazy shit to him. He had a vegan fish sandwich, because I'm a Stop Speed fanatic for my reasons. Because him and Beans had crazy beef. It was ugly.
He had a vegan fish sandwich?
Yeah, he did. I had to get it.
And he came by.
And he, something I like about him, and yo, with you, he came by nobody.
I said, anybody?
And I said, nigga, why you came by? He said, he wasn't G1 word. I don't get that energy, nigga. I don't get that energy, man. And I travel by myself a lot too. Ron too. I go everywhere by myself. When I go to Yonkers, I'm going by myself. Unless Ron want to hang out. So, as a rapper, I like how Styles P told me he keep 100 in his clip. He said, Jack, keep 1,000 balls just in case. You never know when you got a problem in the streets. We're rapping. So,
I need to keep some balls.
Oh, you keep them? He said that's
balls. He'll come in here right now and go and give you some shit you never heard right off the top of his dome. Like he.
Okay.
He'll give you some pain. He's ready at any given moment.
Shout out to
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sit
That's what he do. Shout out to J Hood too, man.
This what P do. He sit here like this and he right.
Don't fuck with the ghost.
Shout out to J Hood too, man. I want him on my show. Me and my producer talked about it. I want J Hood on my show. J Hood is good in the hood now? He alright? He alright?
Yeah.
You alright with him?
Yeah.
He lost his bananas for me. Everybody knows.
He came with me in Cali for
So you okay?
Man. He spent a couple days in me in Cali.
Okay.
Some shit.
So Nate, good. Nate, what was it like going to school with Nas? I know you went to school together as a young boys.